does this open? Oh. That's probably not good for them. Antennae plants. Antennae fruits. This species is noteworthy for its colorful leaves, which attract the attention of nearby herbivores. The hungry fish who devour the antennae fruit will then spread the plant seeds across the biome, perpetuating its life cycle. Sure, pick up a little fruit. Is it sustenance? Health, food, H2O? Yeah? At the very least, we can plant it. Okay. Swim charge fins. Wirelessly charge your held tool while you swim. That sounds awesome. We'll have to look around also once we're done looking through. But yeah, whoever left the door open, that was a mistake. Omega Lab. Let's look along the outside. Omega Lab actually doesn't look very big. Oh, this breach along the top probably didn't help either. Okay, let's take a look inside. Whoop. Alright. Focus, the task revolution. The key to total, uninterrupted focus on what's important is the ability to unfocus on the unimportant. The ultimate goal of concentration is not to block out surrounding environments, but to maintain total focus in spite of them. They will be there. You must not only be better than them, but decoupled from them. You've heard of multitasking. Now get ready for monotasking. Studies have shown that humans, even the most capable among us, cannot focus on two activities at once, to the extent required to complete them optimally and thoroughly. Multitasking is an illusion to make you think you're getting more done, when in reality, you're most likely neglecting one task or the other. Monotasking rejects the notion that humans should even bother trying to multitask. It's not only does it hinder productivity, but increases stress and even guilt when it doesn't yield higher productivity. You, oh expert task revolutionary, have no time for systems that do not work. So let's explore monotasking more in the next chapter. In general, I tend to agree. The more focus you put on one task, the more likely you are to do it better. We already have a control room. This is like the third control room. That's fine. Aromatherapy lamp. New blueprints. We can make aromatherapy? That sounds amazing. Swim charge fins. We're definitely going to try to prioritize. Aromatherapy lamp. Battery and a young cotton anemone. I like it. Water filtration. Another PDA.
Investigation notes. Omega Lab was first breached by heavy impact, perhaps from a Seatruck modified with some sort of battering implement. A localized explosive charge was then released and detonated from a distance. Lab equipment was damaged to the point of inoperability, and all live specimens were destroyed. No personnel was injured. Samples have been collected for analysis to determine whether any bacteria escaped. It is, however, unlikely. The heat of the charge should have boiled everything within a 10-meter radius.
Well, that's pretty hardcore. Good job, Marguerite. Well, I say good job, but maybe not. Might have been pretty risky as well. Okay. Before we check out the other side, let's just freshen up on oxygen a little. Alright. Oh, I like the layout. Vin Palm. Junior scientist, biochemistry, reports to Dr. Danielle Valenti. Current project, bacterial analysis, personality. And Dr. Danielle Valenti. Biochemistry, reports to Emmanuel Desjardins. Current project, bacterial analysis, personality. So it's 2 separate bedrooms, it would appear. Got some framed art.
I challenged your spy pengling to a foot race earlier.
Because you got tired of losing to me?
Ouch. What if I've been letting you win so I could see you smile?
Cute. But I don't believe it. There are easier ways to make someone smile.
Easier than losing a foot race?
Oh, I think you're a woman with many talents.
What are you implying?
The artwork that appeared in my lab the other day?
Oh, that. A study in Parhelion Red.
I assume you had something to do with that.
That depends. Do you like it?
It's beautiful. Like the person who gave it to me.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were flirting with me.
Do you know better?
I don't know what I know anymore. Not when you're looking at me like that.
Cool beans. So they knew each other. But I don't think we've heard them referred to, or Danielle was ever referred to, in any of Sam's correspondence. That might have been the found somebody that she was talking about, and then the never mind. So maybe something happened. Picture. Oh, it's turned over. Oh, yeah. That must have been the relationship. Personal log. No. Yeah. No, logs of communications. And Sam. Was it message 2? 3. 4. Oh, this is where it's talking about. Oh, I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet. Don't know what I was thinking there. Now, where does she talk about? I'm just trying to figure out if there's a name there or not. Ah, here we go. And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but... Okay. No mentions of people. So, we'll assume that's who she was talking about based off that picture. And something must have happened there to cause Sam to be like, oh, never mind. Just kidding. Okay, let's check out Vin Palm's room. Postcard. Trying to get the light on it better. I guess I didn't need to. Wish you were here. Hey, Tiger. I miss you a lot and I can't wait for both of our assignments to be over with. Deltar 6 has been an amazing opportunity. I never tire of watching the sunrise and sunset over the black sands of the Chirazane Desert. It's beautiful. The only way that it could be better is if you were here. Loving you from across the stars. Irene. we able to... Nah. Can't pick that one up.
Danny's not here, I'm afraid.
That's okay. It's you I wanted to see. What's that you're working on?
Just a sketch for a piece I want to make. I'm slacking off. Don't tell the boss lady.
I won't. It's beautiful. What is it?
I'm doing a series inspired by bacteria. Mutant beauty. Life, death, risk. You know, that kind of thing.
What's this one? It looks like Kharaa, but Vin, is this a mutation?
It's just an art project.
You know you're doing that thing with your neck, like when you're trying to bluff an alien intruder.
All right, fine. Fine. I'm bad at lying.
Are you mutating Kharaa bacterium from the frozen Leviathan here in this lab?
Please don't ask me any more questions.
I don't think I need to.
Okay, so this is when Sam learned about it. That must be the mutated Kharaa, or Kharaa. I like Kharaa. There we go. That's what I've been calling it. Kharaa virus. And I'll stick with it. Okay. I think that's all that's in this room. He doesn't even have his own bed. Just a plain old bed. Everybody else has a bed. Okay, let's refill on oxygen, then explore out in that room. Okay. Now this must have been where the destruction happened. So it's a lot of batteries, but we can't loot any of them. Even if they're depleted, you'd think we could at least loot them. Okay, let's get this before I forget about it.
We've studied the first Kharaa bacteria samples from the specimen. Results are promising. We were able to stimulate rapid multiplication of cells in a controlled environment, resulting in the creation of several different mutations with potentially useful applications. Think of the possibilities. Life-saving treatments, genetic research. It could be a window to understand the evolution of life on this planet. The findings could move us forward by years. We recommend a wider study, using samples collected from a greater variety of sites around the original pustules. We trust you will provide the necessary security to do so. The Leviathan site must be protected.
Alright. Sure, we can get some more titanium. Why not? Unfortunately, I'm not getting any leads on the next architect piece. Which might mean we didn't find everything near Phi. Unless he says something once we get back into the Seatruck, but we've kinda been back and forth. And by he, I mean Alan. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in this room. So Omega was a bit of a dud. A little bit of flavor, a little bit of side stuff, but no leads. And we did check everything here, right? Pretty sure. There's no hidden third room in here. I don't think so. Alright then. Anything underneath the lab? Like there is more. I think this just leads out. Yeah. This would have been another way. Depending on our angle, we might have been able to see it. Well, there are more lights going off that way. Let's refill an oxygen and then take a look that way. Kind of hoping Alan has something to say. Doesn't look like it. Maybe if we step foot in the outpost. He likes to talk more in the outpost than most other places too. Nope, this is just another spot that we might have seen the lights from. There's also this wire that could have led us there. In fact, I think we'd seen that wire at one point. And like a dummy, didn't follow it back to it all the way to its source. Maybe there's something... in this one. Oh yeah, this is... No, this isn't what Marguerite took over. No. Like this one is hollow. But the wire just seems to kind of dead end. With no logical meeting up point in here. Okay. Well, let's go to the NR1. I guess head to Outpost One. See if Alan says anything there. If not, I'm completely out of ideas on how to not only build his body parts, but also to, it's another wire. Yeah, not only do I not know how to find his last one, I don't know how to build them at all yet. Okay, this would have been another way we could have found the base. So there were multiple ways to find it. We will drop off a beacon in case there is something here that I need to come back to, but I'm just straight up missing. Omega Research Station. At the very least, we have a couple things we want to build. Should be able to get out this way. This area is big enough that there could easily be something hiding here. Like lots of these little disconnected wires, but they kind of seem to lead to nothing. friendo. Alright. Slow and steady wins the race, I suppose. Felt like we're actually moving away for a second there. Looked like the numbers are getting bigger, not smaller. I would keep our eyes peeled for sleeper truck parts or any parts. It's amazing how close we... Like, we were here a long time ago. It was so close to a few key things. The spot's mostly looking pretty barren. Well, I can't even say barren, but not a lot of features on the ground there. Deeper than that. I would think we need to go deeper to find what we're looking for, but I don't know where to go deeper at. And more this map seems small. Every time I find something that looks interesting, it doesn't really lead to much. And then all of a sudden we're back to somewhere else we've been. It feels much smaller going in a fully loaded Seatruck, I will admit that. Fishies. Yeah. I think we also need to start building random scanner rooms so I can scan for fragments so I can get that darn sleeper truck or sleeper module. I like some tunes. Also, I don't know if I missed it, but we didn't find any kind of new jukebox tune at Omega. I think it's the first time we haven't found one at a base, other than maybe Delta. But Delta, we didn't have access to jukebox yet. But we've been back to Delta and I didn't see anything.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Now, usually if Alan talks, it's when we exit and then enter. Annie Allen. Oh, power flickering because it's draining pretty fast. Gotcha. Pull out a bladderfish. Another bladderfish. That plant one's full. That's not plants. Sure. decomposing antennae fruits. Let's make a cup of water. Yeah, like I'm thinking we don't necessarily need this module. I built it to try it out, but I don't like the fact that 3 uses fully depletes an ion cube. But then we could just charge it if we made it into a battery. But then, and then we could recyclotron it back into an ion cube. Oh. So our ion cubes can work. Fabricator. Lost track of what I was doing. Sustenance, water, filtered water. And pop you back in slot 1. Alright, let's turn on the tunes. Let's do options, accessibility, PDA pause. We want to make our swim fins and our reinforced dive suits. Swim fins aren't a tool, are they? Like there's the fins. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Oh, it's because it's built in the modification station. Gotcha. Now, we had synthetic fibers and such that we looted. Oh, they're back on whatchamacplace. That's fine. Back at Phi. Or home base. There we go. Resources, not electronics, advanced. So it's a ruby and a spiral plant clipping. Easy enough. And then 2 diamonds. We actually might have synthetic in one of the miscellanies, but someday we'll figure all that out. Synthetic. And wouldn't this also be... No, not a modification. Probably because it had no base thing like our current fins. That's fine. And we won't have our cold stuff on anymore. That should be fine. Like I said, I think we're pretty much done overland exploration. Let's actually unpin this. Okay, so polyaniline. Was hydrochloric and gold. Hydrochloric is salt and young cotton anemones. That's 1. Where did we put the extra 2 at? Materials, hydrochloric, polyaniline, and then the wiring kit, which should just be 2 silver. Yep, just plain wiring kit. sure. That silver one's been overrun by everything else. Yeah, we have to make that here. And then go to the modification station. And unequip these. Turn them into swim charge bins. Yep, now they're equipped. Yep, I think we're in a good spot. Let's also unpin that.
Freeze, I'm not gonna freeze. So when you're in deep, if you gotta breathe, don't snatch up a tablet. See if I can decode. Gotta wonder what secrets he's hold. Ancient alien bases with the green.
We haven't found kyanite yet.
And he knows who I am. What contaminants in the sea foam. Now I feel like ET. Why did I leave home? Can anybody show me to deep phone? Looking for my team. Anyone see no hope? They didn't take up another disease. So PDA activate emergent.
Let's get this guy. I do have an idea on the lead. We need water. Oh, we also need food. That'll work. Let's also turn PJ pause back on. Since we're not listening to music anymore. Oh, definitely not quit. Okay. We know that Marguerite. Oh, let's run right into that. Marguerite might have some leads for us. I mean, that's really all I can think of. Since Alan's not talking, I don't exactly remember where Marguerite's deeper section was. Like, she's at her greenhouse, but I don't know if she'll talk more at the greenhouse. Maybe at her more deeper water location, which we know that was near the fallen lily pads and stuff, kind of where we found Omega. So it must have been around there somewhere. The vent garden, giant jellyfish thing, where we got all the spiral plant clippings, where we found all those. That was near the entrance. I think it was also near the Mercury 2 stern section. I don't know. Well, we'll find it. This is that lithium. Yeah, let's get out and send that. Don't really need it yet. But when I go to expand my base, it'll come in handy. Oh, we didn't dump off all our stuff, did we? That's fine. Well, hopefully that's fine. Should have some room. Okay. Head towards some of that Mercury area. Maybe start looking around from there. Like, we should eventually start seeing the floating islands and all that too. Yep, you guys are friendly. Not really. Okay, I want to say it was around here we started seeing some of the Seatruck modules. Not necessarily all sleeper. think it was when we looked a little bit past this way. In fact, I don't think we've really given this spot a good exploration effort to begin with. Maybe we'll find something down here. Well, that is a something. Oh, is that part of the prawn bay? Seatruck docking module fragment. That's 2 out of 3, so we are discovering new stuff here. Could be a good sign. This does go fairly deep. Oh, that's the most recent alien artifact we just discovered. I mean, I guess this is as good a spot as any to start looking, because it's kind of our most recent information from Alan. Sleeper module. Oh, we go slow without the fins. Seatruck docking module, okay. It even makes a weird noise when we're charging. Yeah, so we definitely move slower that way. So, now we can carry a prawn suit with us. We'd have to go back to Outpost One, where a mobile vehicle bay is, and make it, though. But that's not too hard. Ooh, what is that? Is that getting ready to explode into a geyser? Also, I feel like our bay is getting a little big. Yep, it's getting ready to explode. Cool. Yeah, if we extend this out even further to a, have we seen this? Like, we found a deep section. Oh, one of the bases died. Probably Kappa. That one we didn't put any solar panel on. Now, this spot looks new. Some new stuff to scan over here, at least. Large crystal formation. A large morganite formation. Morganite is a rare variety of beryl, a durable mineral consisting of a beryllium aluminum silicate. Its striking purple coloration is an indication that trace amounts of manganese were present during formation. Cool. Propulsion arm fragment. I don't know if we have that one yet. No, that's 1 out of 2. Kyanite. We found some. Should have scanned it. Crap. Lithium quartz. Need to find another piece of kyanite stat. Okay, here's some. Research kyanites. Kyanite is a blue silicate mineral which forms under high temperature, high pressure conditions. It is resistant to heat up to 1100 degrees Celsius. It is thermoelectric, making it a valuable component of thermal power plants. Assessment, essential for advanced fabrication. Saw another piece of it. Where'd it go? Also, I saw a new fish. Possibly new fish. Oh, it's a triops. We've seen them. Okay. So, we definitely discovered something cool and new. Maybe now Alan to speak up. Oh! Shadow Leviathan. Trying to get within scanning range. Apparently scanning the tail doesn't work. Okay, so the big Leviathans are back. Okay. Went a little off track there. That just kind of caught me off guard. Wanted to give it a little scan if I could. Torpedo arm fragment. We're gonna need to refill oxygen shortly. Jade membrane. The species features multiple circular nodes that are filled with a thin green membrane, with a scattering of luminescent white dots. The membrane is mildly sticky and emits a pheromone that draws small fish and microbacteria to get caught in the membrane and then digested. Roger. Don't know exactly how much kyanite we need. Also, that Shadow Leviathan's a little bit bigger than we are even in this. Might be a good idea to give this stuff a little bit of repair. I also don't think we're outmaneuvering it. We're a little slow. Also, are we able to get in through the back when it's like this? Okay, it just pops us into the seat. Let's definitely keep exploring. Maybe this will jog Alan's memory. Well, I think it needs another repair. Before it just gets demolished. It's back for more, oh no. I think he also has me turned around now. Was I getting ready? I was looking at this deeper section. Get out and scan that. I think it might be hinting that we should be in a prawn suit. We got the docking bay, torpedo arms, propulsion arms. Not really in a spot to try to scan him again, unfortunately. Need a little bit of first aid. Maybe pick up a little bit more kyanite. Maybe lithium. For probably both now and future. Magnetite we should be more than good
Proceed
on.
with caution. A Leviathan class creature is near.
Okay. Thanks for the warning. I wasn't being sarcastic. It let me know to look up. We should have first aid in one of these, I think. Oh, we had a first aid on us as well. Store some of this excess stuff that we've been picking up. Pull out a beacon. We'll leave a beacon here. One. Crystal and shadow levy stuff. Well, S works. Crystals and shadow levies. Good. I have a feeling this area is going to be important. And also probably will go a little bit deeper. So we might want to build the next depth upgrade on this. Might want to reconfigure what our Seatruck needs to bring. Like the aquarium. Do we need the aquarium? Probably not. That's slowing us down a little. Do we need the warp thing? It actually might be getting more useful to have that. We can go scout out as far as our oxygen will let us and then teleport back. But is it worth the extra length and size and all of that? We'll also leave... I don't remember where I found the entrance. I think it was up here. We'll leave a beacon around the entrance. Just to make it easier to find again. Because trying to find that beacon might be a little bit tough without that. So, I think right here's good. Let's get off of this. Pick up another beacon. Pop it right here. Why not? Oh, we already have it in slot 1. Entrance, crystal, shadow. I think we might need some more beacons. I think we also need to manage... Oh, blueprints. Prawn suit torpedo arm, vortex torpedo, gas torpedo. Prawn suit propulsion cannon. Oh, the gas torpedoes are easier to make. Vortex torpedoes might be better. Seatruck docking module. Yeah, I think it's time we bring the prawn suit along at the very least. Okay. Yep. Let's head back to Outpost One, where we can make some of that stuff. Well, that was a bit surprising. I think we're about halfway done with the scan on Shadow Leviathan. Okay, so what modules do we really need? We don't need the fabricator with us, or the storage, to be quite honest. We can leave those behind. The aquarium, teleporter. It might just be this and proxy. Got me while I was distracted. Good job, buddy. Oh, we took a lot of damage from that. Not as much as from the Shadow Leviathan, though. That's good. Give it a little repair. Yeah, try to make this thing a little bit more nimble, I think. And of course, if we would have found the sleeper cap pieces, we would be making those too. So you gotta have the tunes. Speaking of which, I should have been scanning the ground some more for that. Quite so close to the outpost. Oh, maybe I should have grabbed some more kyanite and stuff. So we know we're going to want the depth. Really need to start looking into some other... Oops, sorry, buddy. Some other modifications for this thing. Like, it looks like... I think... down the bottom left there, isn't that a... perimeter defense thing? Didn't seem to do anything. Maybe I don't know how to activate it. Or maybe that just makes us sturdier. It doesn't actually zap any creatures around me. Yeah, I think it's time we look at modifications. All that fun stuff. Let's actually park all our extra beds. Well, our cabs. I was about to say let's park it over here, but we need some of the resources out of them, I'm sure. So, right here should be fine. Get out, disconnect them. Like, we moved faster this way than it felt like the thing was moving all together. I think that's okay enough angle. Let's actually just make sure you guys are all topped off so we don't make any crazy mistakes. Alright. Oh yeah. Can we actually just enter it? We can enter it with no power, but we don't get oxygen back. And it's pretty dark in some spots. I do like the light from this one, though. But yeah, it gets pretty dark over here. And we can't leave out that side. Actually, A little bit of swim charge. Why not? Okay. Oh. Not used to this thing's speed anymore. We're flying. Okay, let's pop you in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I take a deep, deep dive.
Okay. This is a good spot where music's not too loud. What do we need to pin? Oh yeah, we have PDA pause on. I forgot. So, the docking module. For sure. We can go pick up the prawn suit. We don't necessarily need to make a new one. Sleeper module. We hardly knew ye. Okay. Yeah, these are all tools. Just want to make sure I wasn't skipping over the Seatruck mods. Vehicle upgrades. I think a torpedo arm is pretty important. Generates a localized gravity distortion. It might be a better defensive torpedo against a Shadow Leviathan. Provides increased threat protection. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it did or how. We also need to find horsepower upgrade, afterburner upgrade. Those both sound like they'll be good for maneuverability. But yeah, aside from that, we don't really need anything for that. Oh, we need the ion power cells for that guy, because I think we'll be in him for a while. Probably also start to need its depth modules as well. However, we haven't found too many of those. Oh, prawn suit Mark II. And that's all we can pin for now. It's actually, I think, all we have that we can pin. So that's fine. Yeah, I guess we start gathering one kyanite. Apparently we only need 3 kyanite so far. We should have quite a bit of nickel from the other spot. I just don't know where we put it all. But yeah, start modifying our Seatruck and or prawn suits.